Hello my friends and welcome back to Elden Ring. Today I want to show you guys how to get some absolutely broken exploits going if you guys do want to do that to get unlimited runes. It's absolutely crazy, and honestly if you have a friend starting out Elden Ring who you want to kind of help give a little bit of a head start, you can get them started with not just runes but talismans and weapons and armor and pretty much everything in Elden Ring. It's crazy. So if you guys do enjoy this one, be sure to leave it a like. We do a variety of gaming content here. We talk about the games and play the games. That's everything from live streams to playthroughs to guides to whatever else. We do it all. So be sure to stick around. And hey, if you don't like the content, you can always change your mind later, right? But be sure to subscribe for now and leave it a like. So what you're going to have to do first of all is have a friend, okay? You need a friend for this one. Or you could actually do this on two separate consoles on two different accounts. So if you do have two different consoles and it's cross-gen, so if you have like a PS5 and a PS4, for example, you can do that there. Now, what we're going to do is, first of all, I'm going to show you my inventory, okay? So you're going to need some of these. You collect these in random places throughout the game. Now, I got the really big ones, so we're going to be stocking up on these as well. Heroes runes, I think they give you like 30,000 or something per, you basically use them, and it gives you like 30,000 runes. And then the smaller ones can give you like hundreds to thousands. But if you stock up, you can see I got like 2 of these, 32 of these, 56, 88, 40, 2, and 8. So we're going to stock up on these, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. Now, this is going to be running on the PS5, but if you want to do it on Xbox or PC, I'll leave a link down in the description below that's going to kind of, guide you through it, or in the description box on how to do it on other platforms. So if you are on console, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to save it first, right? So you're going to go to your system, you're going to go ahead and quit the game, and you're going to save the game, right? So you can see that I have everything that I need to have. Anyways, then we're going to exit the game and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. We're going to go over to our settings over here. And then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to go to save the data, games, and apps, okay? And then we're going to go to console storage. All right, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to copy your saved data to the cloud storage. So that's when it's very crucial. If you don't do this, you're going to be poop out of luck, okay? So you got to go here. Okay, so we saved our game. We're good to go. We have everything that we need to have. We're going to go down here. We're going to look for it. And we're going to go select Elden Ring. And then we're going to hit upload. I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it. It's just going to look like an upload screen. Now, here's something very important. If you're on PS5, you got to go down to synced data save, okay? Very important, because what you're going to want to do is turn off auto sync. Now, you can leave it enabled for everything else. You'll see that there's going to be a list, so I can go down to Elden Ring. Where is it? Right here. And so Elden Ring is actually off. So if I turn that on, it would auto enable, right? So it would auto upload to the cloud. You don't want that happening, because if it auto uploads to the cloud in the middle of this, you're going to be screwed. You're going to lose some stuff, and it's just not going to be a good time. So once you've uploaded it, we're pretty much good to go. Now we can go back to Elden Ring. So I'm going to boot up the game again. We're already in the game, actually, because I didn't close the game because I didn't have to upload it. So we're just going to reload into the game, and I'll show you guys what to do from here. Now, this is super important as well. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up a password under multiplayer, okay? So whatever password that you and your friend agree on. Now, I'm going to be doing this with my son. We put a certain password for now. We're going to be over here in the kind of starting area. Now, do keep in mind you can get invaded. I don't know if it's because we were in like kind of the starting areas because he's just starting out the game, but we got invaded over and over again. So what your friend's going to do, hello friend, you can do this as I let you know. Your friend's going to go to multiplayer, and your friend's can basically use the tarnished, furled, or however you pronounce it, finger. They're going to do that. So that's going to basically be so you can call them in, right? Now, this is really important. You're going to press triangle if you're on console or whatever it is on other stuff. You're going to put a multiplayer password, both you and your friend, or if you're using two different platforms, like if you're on two different PS5 consoles, if you have two PS5s, or if you have a PS5 and a PS4, or an Xbox Series X and like a Series S or a One or 1S or whatever else, then whatever it is, you got to put the multiplayer password on both accounts so you don't end up, getting match made with random people. So once he puts it down, so he's going to use the finger, or in our case, we would use the finger. Depends, which side of the friendship you're on. So in our case, I'm summoning him to my world. So he's using the finger, and I'm going to use this thing called Furl Calling Finger Remedy. Okay, so when I use this, I should be able to see a golden thing appear right there. Look, so right here. So it's a gold summon sign, and this is him. So the reason why we put a password is so no other ones are going to appear, because otherwise there could be like 50 of them here for all I know, and there could be other people. So I'm going to press triangle. I'm going to summon him. That's him, Jay Haunting. I know it's him. And what we're going to do, okay, In my case, I'm gonna be making it so he stacks everything up. So I'm gonna wait for him to spawn in. Now this is the crazy thing. It works with talismans as well. I'm gonna start with the runes, but you'll see it actually works with talismans, which is absolutely insane. Okay, so there he is. He spawned in. So what I can do is I can go into my inventory. I'm going to go down. This is very important. Do not click discard. If you use discard, it's going to get rid of them. So click leave, and then I leave them. And what you can see is that it drops them on the ground right here. You see that right there? And he's going to go ahead and he's going to pick them up. All right, so we're just going to go do that for every single thing. So he's going to be storing them on his... oops, I didn't do all of them. On his person. So I'm going to go here, leave. I'm going to select them all. We're getting invaded. So we always seem to get invaded right away. So I'm going to go through this very, very quickly. I'm going to leave. Hold on. Oh my gosh! Okay, so as we were, we're going to go ahead, we're going to leave the rest of our gold runes. Now, there's certain things you can't leave. So you can't leave, like, the remembrances and whatnot. You can leave all these different items. So if you want to leave items and stack those up, you can. You can't do summons. You can't do that. You can do all these different materials. So if you want to stock up on any kind of materials, you can do that. I got, like, every kind of material. You can't do runes. You can't do any of these kind of upgradable stuff. So, like, the smithing stones or the plants that you use to upgrade your summons. You can't do any of these. But what you can do, which is very interesting, first of all, you can't do those. You can drop, what else can you drop? You can drop ashes, so you can duplicate your ashes if you want to. And then your weapons. So I actually already dropped him all these weapons. I have every single legendary weapon unlocked, or armaments, or whatever you want to call them. I just call them weapons. You could drop weapons. So, like, he just started out the game. He hasn't even done Stormveil yet, and he already has every single weapon that you see in my inventory right now. It's absolutely crazy. The only thing that wouldn't drop for some reason is my Twin Blade plus 20. So for some reason, he couldn't pick that one up. I don't know why. He couldn't see it. But all your bows, all your armor, your whatever else, I can drop him, like, all this armor that I have, like, everything, all of that you could drop. You can't drop maps. These things you can't drop. You can't drop any of that. So like key items, you can't. Talismans, you can see, I can leave him the talisman. I dropped him every single talisman that I have from like late game. He already has the gold scarab, like all of this. You can do that all, my friends. Now, here's the thing. I don't have them in my inventory anymore. So what I'm going to do, right? He has them all in his person. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to exit out. I'm going to close the game. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, because the game, typically auto saves, I'm going to go back over to my save data, but do not upload. That is one thing. Go to cloud storage instead of console storage. You're going to download from the cloud to the console. That's what we're going to be doing here on PlayStation. Again, it's going to work similarly on Xbox, and obviously on PC it's a little bit different. So again, I will have in the description, if you are on different platforms, how to do it on your platform. But you can see it's downloading. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load. Now, I won't cut the gameplay here. Normally, I would put a cut here because it's like, hey, let's save some time in the video. I'm not going to do that just for anybody who, may say, hey, man, he's not telling the truth. So if you want to skip ahead, a few seconds, go for it, or whatnot. But this is to show you 100% that I'm going to have everything in my inventory, and I've already dropped it to him. Now, what's crazy is I'm going to get him to drop them back to me, so you'll see that they're going to stack. Now, typically what I would do is I would boot up a few times, and I would drop them to him over and over again a few times in a row, so he gets a big stack. And then eventually what I would do is I would get him to drop me those stacks, and then I would make a new save and then repeat the process. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him in. So if he's ready, he's going to use the gold finger, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the remedy, which again, you can see I still have 16 remedies. Let me go into my inventory while we wait. And you can see I have all the runes back, right? And he's going to drop me all the ones that I just dropped him. So it's going to duplicate everything that was in my inventory. Again, when we first started this out, unable to summon cooperators. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so he's going to be summoning back in, but just for example, this Hero's Rune, that number 2 one, I started out with 1. We did this like 8 times already before recording this video, and so I have 8 of them in my inventory. So what he's going to do is going to drop them all for me. Again, keep in mind, do not click discard. Make sure you click leave. You don't want to click discard, you want to click leave. So I'm going to pick up the item. He's going to drop them. You can see in my inventory at the bottom right there. Now, some of them are actually going to, you can see the bottom ones went into my storage. Someone is invading us. Okay, so as we're going to go back to picking these up. We killed the invader, by the way. You can see my runes went up in the bottom right corner there. You can see now I have 16 of these, 4 of these, 80, 99, 99. Now you can see the only number you can hold in on your person is 99 at a time. After that, they're going to go into your storage. But you can see that I can store 600 of these. So all of these, you can store up to 600 in your storage. So you can grab a bunch of these and then just do it over and over again. Like I said, he has all the talismans that I have. I've already dropped every single talisman for him, and he has every single one now. So we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep duplicating, and eventually you're going to get a ton of runes, which is absolutely insane. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to go ahead and I am going to go back to multiplayer. So if you just want him to leave, I'm going to send him back to his land. Goodbye, my sir fellow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to system and I'm going to save the game. So now that I've duplicated everything, because I've dropped it to him and I've taken it back. Again, you don't have to take it back right away. I'm just, for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to save, I'm going to close the game, and I'm going to do everything all over again. I'm going to go to my settings, I'm going to go upload my new save data, and then, you know, rinse and repeat. So that's pretty much how you do it, my friends. Pretty crazy stuff. Hopefully this helps you out. And again, it's pretty insane that this is even a thing. Well, my friends, I hope that helps you out in Elden Ring. Whether you're starting out and you want, you know, some of your buddies' kind of gear that, you know, they're more advanced, you know, in the game. If you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself, you can do that. It is a possibility. Or if you just want a rune farm, you know, you got a bunch of these kind of golden runes, and you just want to exploit that. Like I said, you can do it with literally almost anything, any kind of material. You can do it with the rune arcs, which is really great because obviously that grants the blessing of an equipped great rune upon use, and these can be very costly and far and few between. You can do it with golden hands. You could do it, which obviously helps you out get even more runes, you know, boosts rune acquisition for a time. You could do it with all kinds of stuff. It's just crazy. It's just nuts to me. Again, unfortunately, you can't do it with stuff like golden seeds because you can't drop those or anything like that, or your smithing stones, or you know, your ghost glowworts or your grave glowworts, whatever else. But pretty much everything else is not a key item you could do it with. It's crazy. It's a massive exploit. I don't know if you guys knew about it, so I wanted to bring you guys a little video here on the channel. If you do appreciate this one, like I said, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and let me know if you guys want to see more Elden Ring guides or any other guides for other kind of games here on the channel. I'll see you guys soon in another one. Stay safe, stay well. Let me know how you guys are enjoying Elden Ring in the comment section below. And until the next one, game on. Thanks for watching.